that. Move that. Make that. Okay. Here we go. Alright, and I need to come over here so I can fix this. Here we go, the dramatic follow-up to AEW Double or Nothing 2025. A show that was, a show that was stacked with death-defying situations. Michael, what's up, man? Welcome. Okay, let's see if I can get this to be the right size. What is this? Community leaderboard. Oh, so far Michael is #1 on the YouTube community for being in the chat on YouTube. Wow, it has a new community ranking. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we got that. We need this. There we go. I wonder how the ranking works. I'll have to look into that later. All right. Let's move this to here. Man, what are they gonna do tonight? It's a tough act to follow, man. Following Double or Nothing is, I would say, that is an honor that I would like to have, but I really don't envy Tony Khan having to come up with something to do. It's a way to keep people hype after what we saw. Let the bodies hit the floor. Make sure you guys also are getting ready for after Dynamite, because tonight we are having, they are crowning the Evolve Women's World Champion, and we're going to see all the action live. Oh, not live, but we're going to see all the action on screen. It's not going to be like this where I just put pictures of people. You'll be able to actually see the matches and everything. So make sure you guys stick around. Be ready. Oh my goodness, look at this. Goki's got all of that. Here we go. Dynamite is on tonight. It's Wednesday. Here we go. Oh, light it up. It's Wednesday. Rob. It already has begun. Let's get it. Tony Schiavone in the ring.
On Sunday at Double or Nothing to vie for the AEW World Championship at All In. Let's bring him in, Hangman Adam Page.
Here he is right here. La, la, la. Hangman Page is here.
It was a dramatic
Hangman Page.
Hangman Adam Page and Will Ospreay. But at the end of the night, it was Hangman.
All right.
The 2025
Wait a minute, what?
Foundation Tournament and becoming the top contender for the AEW World Championship. Absolutely, what an amazing match Hangman and Ospreay had. It was awe-inspiring
cheering for Shaw, man, and I gotta say, he looks great. Well, that championship, that beautiful pink.
All right, let's see if I can get this other tweet on the streets.
It was an unforgettable night. You can watch the replay right now on Prime Video as Hangman Adam Page heads into the ring and has his eyes.
All right, so we got one tweet on the streets, guys, and now we have another one. Make sure you guys retweet the tweet, guys. Takes 2 seconds and it's very helpful. Let's do it, guys. Retweet the tweet.
You win the Owen Hart tournament. You see the belt. Congratulations. It was an incredible, dramatic win for you on Sunday.
Yep, Michael is #1. You see that? Michael, do you see that little badge next to your name there? That's I see it on my side. Wonder if you see that, Michael.
Triumph.
You saw that, yeah. There's a community like leaderboard on YouTube right now. So I would recommend if you guys could get to YouTube and at least check in, and maybe you'll get a badge too. I don't know how it works yet because this is the first time I'm seeing it. I'm gonna look into it though.
And if I'm being completely honest with myself,
We got J-Rock in the chat. We got Donovan. Welcome. Welcome, everybody.
That I let myself lose sight of.
Retweet the tweet, like the tweet, and also please leave a like on the YouTube stream as well, guys. Let's get ahead of schedule on this. Let's get to 20 ASAP. 20 likes would be awesome right now.
At Double or Nothing, 2 men entered this ring, and they both knew.
Hey, it's Shrungoon. Tweet the feed. I mean, you could do that. You could do
So
that.
before I say anything else, I will say this to you, Will Ospreay.
He's wearing the title. He's wearing his Owen Hart belt.
Thank you for the fight of my life. Thank you for reminding me why I decided to do this in the first place. And thank you for dispelling any notion that I had that you could not be the type of man to carry this company forward, because you can be.
James Storm. I don't know if they've wrestled before. James says he hopes Hangman beats Mox. Yeah, I know a lot of people do, but this is, to me, I feel like anything but Darby is just distractions and just buying time for them.
That this victory, like any others, is momentary. It's temporary. It is fleeting. I will never.
I don't think anybody's beaten Mox except Darby. Everything else I feel is just distractions and them trying to come up with believable challengers in the meantime to keep people entertained until Darby gets back.
Look, I could stay out here all night.
We'll see, though.
I can tell you how much winning this tournament truly means to me, honestly means to me. But I must now look forward to the one thing that for me this has always been about: the All Elite Wrestling Men's World Championship. That championship has been the prize, the accomplishment,
Ryan, welcome.
and the responsibility that I have chased from the very moment that we all saw these 3 letters together for the first time. But for 7 months, that championship has been hidden from the world, locked away in a briefcase.
Missing. Last seen on 10/12/2024. I like that sign.
Championship was to be a shining light, a beacon to show the world what these 3 letters meant, because it was about competition. It was about creativity. It was about compassion, passion, and the human dignity with which we all treat each other. That is what this is about. And on my first day here in All Elite Wrestling, I told all of you here tonight, and all of you watching at home, that while I was here, you would be my boss. So tonight I will make to you a promise. In 7 weeks, here in Texas, I will win the AEW World Championship. I will free it from that briefcase. I will hold it above my head for all of you and all of the world to see. I will carry it and I will defend it with every ounce of my being. And that is a promise that I will keep. Whose house?
Oh my goodness, Swerve's coming out. Dang, I wish he didn't do that, man. I wish he didn't say that.
Well, impassioned words from Hangman Adam Page, but Ian, to put it delicately,
I wish he did not say that, dude, because now they might have to do it, because I heard a while ago that from somebody, I think maybe it was Paul Heyman, it was somebody who's really good at booking, and they said never have your babyface make a promise that they're not going to keep. They said never have your face say they're going to do something that they're not going to do, because that just cuts the legs out from under them completely. And they just had their babyface make a promise, so maybe they're going to actually do it now. Maybe they're like, you know what, let's just abandon the Darby thing. I still think it's all about Darby, but man, I wish he would not have said that.
So allow me to educate you and the fine people of El Paso, Texas.
Woo, El Paso, woo!
To why I'm here.
Everyone, the whole world, they're wondering why in the hell did you guys do what you did on
Is Tony
Sunday?
Schiavone still out here?
Why did you
Or is he
cost
gone?
Swerve that heavyweight championship? We did it for our good friend, Hangman Adam Page. You're welcome, buddy. You see, this is what you
He didn't say he would leave the company, though? What do you mean? Well, what about leaving the company? I didn't say that. What do you mean?
And we did that for you. We do not forget who our friends are. We still love you, Adam Page, and we know you love us too, buddy.
There we go. Let's get focused.
A couple months back, I was looking at the same opportunity that you conveniently have at All In Texas coming up against John Moxley in that AEW World Championship.
Yeah, what a
At
coincidence.
Dynasty in the main event, I had the championship. I had the match won right in my hands. And then so conveniently, the EVPs, the Young Bucks show up, who I haven't dealt with all the way since back.
Well, yeah, he doesn't. I see what you're talking about. Like, he didn't say, "Oh, if I don't win, then I'll leave." Okay, I see what you're talking about.
You, Hangman Page.
Justine, what's up? Welcome.
It's so funny and convenient that now you have a clear path to the AEW World Championship off of my loss. So I'm going to call collusion on this.
Collusion.
You want to make promises to people in Texas? Let's talk about a promise that you made. You told me to my face and the rest of the world that you promised that you will not let me become AEW World Champion again. So I'm here, right here in this ring, staring at you, looking at you, man to man, eye to eye.
That's a good
And
point.
I'm gonna ask you, and don't
William,
freaking
welcome.
lie to me. Did you do this?
Did you do this? Ooh, this is a good angle right here.
dumbass.
Huh.
At Dynasty, I locked my eyes on you. Then I locked my eyes on Jon Moxley. And for one God-forsaken second, I even thought about helping you. Swerve, if I had wanted to cost you that match, I would have done it myself to your face because I have done it before.
Does have a good point. I'd be wondering this too.
Good, but you're still full of shit.
Oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Face to face. Oh, here comes Will Ospreay. Wow. Elevated. Okay, this is a good start to the show. This is a good start to the show. This is so much better than a 25-minute match that starts with Orange Cassidy's theme song hitting. Get well, Orange Cassidy, by the way. If he's hurt, I hope he's going to be okay soon because we haven't seen him in forever. But I'd much rather see some actually building of stories and learning about these people more than just a 25-minute opening match with little to no anything to get invested in besides just people doing moves. Ooh, Ospreay's got a cool jersey.
Getting involved in your business. You've looked after me ever since I was 20 years old. I look at you like you're my big brother. But you're wrong about him. Listen, you learn a lot about someone when
Brubweiser. Kelly, you remember.
No higher Sunday. Sunday I left it all out in the middle of this ring and I lost. And I've never felt more defeated in my entire life. And he had an important decision to make. He walked up that ramp, turned back, picked me up, and he stood in this ring and shook my hand like a man. I looked in his eyes, and I could see he cares about this place, mate. And it's funny, because I had that exact same feeling when I lost to you last year, and you did the same thing that he did. You picked me up. Look around. Guys, people are starting to believe in us again. I hate saying this to you because I love you. But it's not
$70
you.
bucks?
I thought it was me, and it's not me. It's him. Look at me. Look at me. We've got one shot at this. One shot. And we can make this easier on him if we all work together.
Dang.
You,
Dawson, what's up?
and Hangman.
I know, right? JC Jane's the NXT champion. Like I was talking about. I'm like, why isn't she at the top? Now she is. It's like they're listening to me, man. I love it. He said, I'll never help him.
Swerve Strickland, well, you heard what he said. I will never work with him, meaning Hangman. Yeah, the wounds of the past have still not healed.
I thought he said he knew that. I guess he's got a new concern now. You hit the like. Thank you. Yeah, James, this is a little bit more of this would not hurt the programming at all. Listen to this. The crowd is more into this than they're into the average match right now.
Hangman, he won't take his help. Even if he doesn't feel for Ospreay, he tried to beat Peacemaker.
Yeah, Ethan Page as well.
You know what these men, but and it didn't work.
Hangman Page.
Ospreay tried to play Peacemaker, but there's something that
Hangman
Ospreay can't do.
Page. He's walking out. Will Ospreay was speaking a bit of, like, you could tell he's speaking from the heart of what this story is supposed to be right now.
This past Sunday at Double or Nothing, it was the wildest one yet.
Good stuff. Yeah, me too. I'm so glad that they haven't let up on this. Like, they haven't gone back to like, oh, hey, it's all good now. Hey, maybe they're gonna put me on this on the show tonight, guys. Remember, we had AEW was in our chat during Double or Nothing. AEW's official YouTube account was actually in the chat, wishing us luck on the hangout and everything, on the watch along. So maybe they're gonna start hooking us up. Maybe I'm gonna have something new to tell you guys soon. Who knows? I thought that was awesome, dude. Never had that happen before.
The only place you can see something like this is AEW.
Dude, Kenny looks incredible. His body, he's absolutely been working. Up, Death Riders. Here they are. Death Riders, they drive a white truck for some reason. It's John Mox.
Welcome to Dynamite.
Crowd's cheering for them. Oh, is the crowd gonna flip on the Death Riders and start cheering them like crazy? That would be fun. Like what they've done with Dominic and John Cena. Oh, they got Gabe Kid with them. Gabe Kid's actually here.
The team of Marina Shafir, Gabe Kid, and the AEW World Champion.
Okay. Gian. Let the bodies hit the floor.
John Moxley walking into El Paso, walking into battle, flanked by Marina Shafir and the mercenary, the hired gun from New Japan Pro Wrestling, Gabe Kid. Ian, you've had the pleasure calling his match, the displeasure of interacting with him. He is a fearsome, tenacious individual. He's raw, he's violent.
Is this the guy who got in trouble for saying something about AEW? Rick Abani? I don't think it is. I think it's some other guy, right?
Absolutely no. I'm a fan of what
He said Gabe Kid and John Moxley are brothers. They look similar for sure.
People make choices in this business. Sometimes they're right, sometimes they're wrong. Yeah, Gabe Kid loves that aggressive, physical smash mouth style of professional wrestling. It's no wonder John Moxley sees a kindred spirit in him, and no wonder John Moxley selected him as his mercenary.
And for the touch from Long Island, New York, Willow Nightingale.
Oh, we have a roster full
Time to
of
do the
women
clap.
that love that smash mouth hard hitting style, but I get your drift, Excalibur. And this is one lady here who likes to do some hard hitting.
Nothing matters, smile anyway. Nothing matters, but what if it did? That was the question. Willow
Oh,
answered on
Speedball. Wait, what? Okay. So apparently Speedball.
Big Palazzo energy from Speedball Mike Bailey, who suffered his first singles loss this past Sunday at Double or Nothing in an impressive outing against the Continental Champion.
From Sandy Fort, Delaware, weight 229 pounds, Mark Briscoe.
How about Briscoe at the pay-per-view? Jeez. Mark Briscoe, who is instrumental in changing the tide for that anarchy
Right.
in the arena match. Emerging from the ambulance,
Cousin it.
still fresh in his own blood, and effectively neutralizing the
My favorite entrance. Why? Because it goes speedball, 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 speedball.
Kid and Briscoe immediately
Speedball.
charging
It,
forward for the
you know, it's one of my favorites because I know all the words.
one another tooth and nail. Yeah, no reversals.
Wait, maybe I don't. Is there a rap to it? I think there might be a rap to it. Maybe I don't know all the words.
Bone on flesh.
Speedball,
Back Briscoe up to the corner,
speedball.
Briscoe firing back, trying to get over to Speedball, trying to get back over to Willow, but now things breaking down as Bailey into the mix, as is Willow and Marina.
Here we go.
Just ate a strong forearm
Speedball.
right there. And Marina
Let's see how many likes we're up to, guys. Can we hit 20 before the end of this match so we can actually start doing predictions?
X-Factor
Let's find out.
at ringside in the corner of Moxley, Shafir and Kid.
We're getting close, guys. We're over halfway there.
Look at that.
Over halfway to the goal, guys.
One of the world champions.
Let's just hit it super quick.
Very unique style of Speedball. And now in the ring here, you got Kid and Briscoe. Look at Briscoe showing athleticism. Yeah, Briscoe vaulting over.
It does feel like AEW is starting to climb out of the hole of disregard that they were in before.
Briscoe, oh, damn. Nothing fancy about that one. Just dragging Kid out to the floor.
I'm happy about that. Like I was saying previously, it's about how you get back up, man. Everybody has shortcomings. Everybody falls short sometime. No one lives a life full of success at all times. It's about how you fight back, you know, how you strike back. Campfire chicken at Cracker Barrel. Campfire chicken? What? Do they actually cook it over a campfire? Mark Briscoe with a Zangief mohawk haircut. Speedball. Speed. How's the volume, by the way, guys? Is my volume okay? Is the everything all good? The Ops in action tonight. Oh, that's why they're not in this match. I was like, why isn't it Powerhouse and Samoa Joe and stuff? Makes sense now. They needed to stretch out this the star power. Good, very good. Thank you, guys. Speedball. Legato. Yeah, recovering, dude. Absolutely. But that should also let you know that the times where I say that the show wasn't as good as it could have been, those times I was not being a hater. I was just saying the truth. Oh, yo, Fletcher has a chance at the TNT Championship tonight? Oh, dude, please. It's over. Adam Cole, you gotta go. Fletcher, please win this title tonight. Oh, that's my most wanted match tonight now. I know exactly what match that I care most about. Fletcher versus Adam Cole for the TNT Championship. Please, please. I hope Tony Khan watched NXT last night. It's okay to switch titles on your regular television show. Please do it, Tony. Please do it. Fletcher's so much better than Adam Cole right now. He's so much more believable. He's got size. He's got tenacity. His personality just stands out. And the guy could use a big win. It's like they did such a good job of building him and then just never give him that last exclamation point win to really push him over the top. Tonight would be a good night for him. Let's see Fletcher become the new TNT World Champion, or the TNT Champion. I guess he would be the World Champion of TNT. Yeah, and Adam can just get it back later, or not. You know, like whatever. If he gets it back, cool. But I'm not super concerned with Adam Cole's trajectory at this moment.
The leap and the stop, the final boot. But Excalibur in the corner. Look at this. Marina Shafir.
But yeah, WB. All good, all good. Okay. Fletcher, it would be great for him to establish himself with a singles title finally. Because they always give him just enough and then they have him fall a little bit short. And he can brag. He'd be like, oh, see, I have a title that you never had, Ospreay. 18 likes. Joe Soup, what's up, man? Thank you guys for the likes. Kelly. He doesn't have Bread Baker anymore, so he lost some weight. Oh, my God. You used my term and turned it into something super funny. That makes sense. It all makes sense, man. Dang, dude. That's a good one. And then there's Joe Soup right below your comment, too. Joe Soup. So we got bread and soup. Crack open the door, I'll kick it down, man. That's what teamwork looks like.
Everyone has their own style. Nice, strong right hands onto Briscoe by Kid. You saw Marina Shafir getting to the mix, landing those kicks.
I checked out the tickets for this event tonight. They're not sold out tonight. It's really weird. The seats next to the ramp on the side where you actually get to see it, those were only like $100. But the seats on the other side of the ramp that they never filmed, those were $400. So get in, man. I don't understand that. Like, you know, the okay, so let's say this is the stage, okay? This is the stage, and then there's a ramp that comes down, right? Now there's the side of the ramp that you always get to see the people on, right? This side over here, right? They always show those people on this side, the right side of the ramp. This side over here is 4 times more expensive for some reason. I don't get it. Why does it cost more money to not ever be seen on TV? I could see if it was like $30 more or something. Even then I'd be like, what the heck? But 4 times more expensive? What the heck's going on? Speedball. Tugged off the top rope. Headbanging on the turnbuckle. John Moxley's going to punish you now. Please destroy this guy. A little sneaky roll-up. Can you imagine a Speedball pin Moxley? Maybe you guys can come up with some sort of reason for that, but I don't understand why that side of the ramp is 4 times more expensive. Brad Baker. Telling you, man. Wonder where she's at. Pay more not to see. Willow and Shafir Taz. Dang, clobbering takedown by Willow. There we go.
Willow coming into this match with some steam, some heat, and now hip attack in the
Willow looks like a inclusive superhero or something, like body positive superhero. She looks like somebody that a comic book artist would draw to be like, look, we got those. I think I paid $90 for 15 rows up. I think anything short of $100 for a wrestling show is a really good price. I think that's how much a ticket should be. Somewhere around like $90 should be the highest you pay, and maybe front row if you want to get swaggy with it. Maybe $100 for like the front row. I think that anything more than that is just you're like why? Dang, Speedball got dropped on his neck by Marina. Yeah, they're starting to let the women fight the men. You're noticing that? That was one of the main selling points of, remember when they first started advertising their video game? They were like, look, women can fight men! And then they just never did it in real life. Now they're starting to do it.
And the fans loving it, though. Taz as Willow makes the tag to Bayley, and in comes the world champion Moxley.
You're going to All In? You paid over $700? What the heck? Dang, Michael. That's cool you get to go, though, man. Hey, a membership's only 99 cents, Michael. You should become a member on the YouTube channel here. I put them as low as they can go. They're only 99 cents now. You got 700 for All In. Maybe you got 99 cents for me, man. Become a member. You get the badge next to your name. You get the emotes. Your name turns a different color in the chat. And that 99 cents goes towards helping me to continue paying my bills and keeping this stream online. Yeah, that's actually a good point, Shroomgoon. They just have to continue to be careful how they do it, because you could inadvertently make certain women look way more powerful than the rest of the division, and then your excuses run very slim on why they shouldn't already be champions. If you notice, the people they're allowing to do it aren't even champions, so you run into a conundrum if you do this in ways that aren't careful. You have to be careful on the spots they get and stuff. We saw what happened with China, right? Like, they had to put the title on her because she was just so powerful. It was like, what the heck? Eventually, they're going to have to do that here if they keep this up and aren't careful about it. Oh, dang, Shroomgoon. Finished the whole thing. Do I like Gabe Kid? I'm just like indifferent on him. He's just there to me. I liked his match with Kenny Omega, but I'm not like over the moon excited about him in any way to where I really want to see more of his matches, or I don't know. I don't know how else to describe it. He's just there to me. I know he's good. I'm not saying he sucks or anything. It's just I'm not rushing to watch stuff with him in it. Gabe's man.
Terrible things to his ankle. Absolutely. Foot, break a toe. Quite frankly, I mean, just again, my opinion, if I was one of the Death Riders, I would have got Bailey off that table in that ring.
What do you think of Gabe Kid?
Try to beat him because he was dead to rights. To your point earlier, Excalibur,
he reminds you of Eddie Kingston. I would rather watch him than Eddie Kingston. That's for sure. If you asked me who I'd rather see Gabe Kid any day. Eddie Kingston's like the epitome of what I don't want to see in wrestling. I like when he talks. I like his like promos, but as soon as the bell rings, I'm just like, oh god. I'd rather watch Shark Week. What the heck? Eddie Kingston is like the epitome of everything I don't want to see happen in a wrestling match. As soon as the bell rings, but before the bell rings, I love the guy. It's such a weird dichotomy between like before the bell rings and like after the bell rings. When the bell rings, I'm like, oh. But before the bell rings, I'm like, hey, Eddie Kingston, yo, Eddie's here. Yo, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? What's he going to say? What's he going to do? You know, I'm super hype about him. But then as soon as the bell rings and I got to watch him walking around in the ring and doing 100 chops, pretending like he's some other wrestler. Like, come on, man.
We're back live with action on Dynamite.
If I want to see that, I can just go watch that and probably watch somebody much better and more like significant to wrestling. But he is so good at everything else, man. Everything else, I'm down with him for sure. The realism, the believability, the savagery that he brings outside the ring, the feeling you can tell he has real emotion. I love everything else. It's just as soon as the bell rings, it's just yeah, it's like he's trying to be some other wrestler instead of bringing something, and it doesn't add up to me either. It doesn't add up because, like, as soon as the bell rings, he's trying to be like some New Japan guy. But before that, he's some dude who's like from the streets and he represents him straight out the hood and all that. Like, it's weird. It's like Power Rangers. You know how, like, in Power Rangers, where when they're not Power Rangers, they're just teenagers and they go to high school and they have like high school problems, but then they turn into Power Rangers and they become like go power. They can do like a bunch of flips and karate kick everybody and all that. It's like he's like a Power Ranger. outside the ring, he's ghetto, down to earth, really believable, emotional, heartfelt type of guy. But then as soon as the bell rings, he becomes go Power Rangers. Statlander. That's a big TV right there. Oh my God. Backflip knees to the chest of Gabe Kid. Ouch. 10 years too young? Dang, that's 10 years? That's a long time, man.
And Briscoe, like an old West gunslinger in here, willing to hit anything that's moving right now.
Well, the boots up, Kid sent into the ropes. Briscoe and Zagiri staggers the world champ. Moxley
USA gear on Speedball.
Briscoe captured. Kid fights his
One of the three ninjas, Kid, was actually a Red Ranger? What? Oh, I didn't know that.
In another life, Taz, Gabe Kid is a man that Briscoe would admire. The wars, the fights, but this.
I did not know that.
Right now.
But Ian, you know, when you're in between the ropes, there's no admiring of anyone. It's a war, it's a battle, it's a fight. And Gabe Kid just damn near bit the forehead in half of Briscoe. Now headbutting him, chopping him.
And just this violence unleashed from Gabe Kid.
Rocked himself a bit. He's the madman for a reason. But sometimes you can get a little unorthodox right
there. You go.
Throw by Briscoe. A high collar, if you will, Taz. Exactly. We saw Gabe Kid do a similar throw earlier.
Oh, and Briscoe, he wanted to go to the outside before. This time, spicy drop kick.
Briscoe, the lunging drop kick through the
okay,
ropes.
maybe 5.
Now the world champ.
It's gonna be up to. I think it's gonna be up to his booking, kind of.
The rolling senton on Marina Shafir and Speedball. The triangle moonsault 2 for 1 there for Speedball. Speedball really taking a chance.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? You're talking about one of the... I really didn't watch a lot of the Power Rangers when they started doing like Space Force and Zero and all that. Like, I don't know anything about those. I met some Power Rangers. I met the Blue Ranger, the original Blue Ranger. I met the original Black Ranger. And I met one of the Red Rangers. Not the one who killed somebody, the other one. Very close to the original. I'm not sure if he was the original or not, but met him too. Jay Driller. Gabe Kid. Blocking. Claudio. A wild Claudio has appeared with his white shirt on.
Wait a second. Castagnoli. And it's Commander, the man that's going to face Claudio Castagnoli this Saturday on Collision. Commander, where did he come?
Commander just did the tightrope walk all the way across and took out Claudio.
Out of nowhere. Commander,
yeah, Claudio had to park the truck. I don't know if I'd trust him. He has all his parking tickets all over his jacket, you know. I don't know if I would trust him to park the truck. No, Moxley kicks out. Come here. Paradigm shift. Cracks the chin. Let's begin. Or cracks the forehead. Bulldog choke. That's done.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, mother's milk. Mother's milk from Shafir.
And everyone is Moxley's
That's done, dude. Choking Briscoe out. Done. It's already done. Stop it! He's already dead. Oh, he actually did stop it. It's time for me to sing the Power Rangers song. Man, I don't know about that. I gotta leave you guys wanting more. Choke the heck out of Briscoe, man.
Certainly did, but Taz, dividends being paid.
You said, what was the point of Commander? They just told you he's fighting on Collision. He's fighting Claudio. He has a match against Commander on Collision for the to qualify for the International 4-Way. The Moxley Rangers. Where is Yuta? I can't even see him. Where is Yuta?
Tonight
I don't see Yuta.
was not just a momentous occasion, it was a historic
Karaoke
occasion
wrestling show.
because two things happened tonight. This was the fifth
Here we go.
consecutive successful title defense of the AEW Tag Team Championships and the debut of the young genius Maxwell Jacob Friedman as a full-fledged member
The
of
Young
Hurt
Genius.
Syndicate.
That's his name. Young Genius.
In the world today. Think of any top tag team in this sport. Anyone, they beat them. Clean.
Wait a minute. What an RKO!
These belts ain't going nowhere. Now that I'm in the Hurt Syndicate, I'm gonna make sure of that. And the syndicate we roll together. So
It's Merry Mania!
make sure we're all
Oh, me oh my.
as far as my Triple B goes, my big, beautiful belt, my AEW World
It's
titles
Merry
will
Mania!
soon be around
Mary,
my
thank you.
waist.
Welcome to the stream.
And if you find
100 bits. You're on top of the TV.
and our goals, don't be
Thank you
surprised
so
if you
much.
face down in a pool of your own piss and blood. But hey, man, when it comes to the syndicate, it ain't personal.
What an RKO. Wait a minute.
It's just
Wait a minute. It's WB Mania! Oh, it's WB Mania.
Fitting in quite nicely,
It's
but
running wild.
no disqualification tag team match.
Look at
Let's hear
this.
From Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford.
WB with 100 bits. Thank you so much. Putting us up to 67%. Wait, now we're at 87%.
Qualification match.
Whoa!
That means you're my next sacrifice.
Megan Bayne, Penelope Ford looking for revenge tonight against
Oh
Anna
my
Jay
goodness.
and
It's
Harley
Merry Mania.
Up next,
Mary, thank you so much.
Dynamite.
They're rematching this?
Sportsbook is official partner of
They're
AEW.
rematching the
Customers bet
tag
$5
match.
And get $300 in bonus bets if you
Interesting.
win. Simply download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and sign up with promo
Wow.
code AEW.
Mary, thank you. WB, thank you.
Sportsbook. The crown
The
is
hype
yours.
train is approaching, guys. Hop on. Choo choo. We're almost to the bits goal, guys. So if you're considering chipping in, now would be a great time to do it. Hype train can be leaving the station and you could be hopping on to get your very own brand new emotes. That's how those hype train emotes go. Wait a minute. Oh me oh my. Look at this. WB. Elevated. We're so elevated, WB. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, thank you. Now we're at 96% of the bit goal. Approaching the fruition of the goal. Thank you so much. More interested in the Chili's 3 for me ad than the next match. Oh, man. Give me. Give me, man. Give me. YouTube video cannot be monetized. Hang on, what happened? I almost sneezed, but I stopped myself. Are you ready for this? Oh my goodness. Dude, are you ready for this? I am ready for this. WB says, finish it. He hit us with the Ryback. Thank you so much. Look at this. Hit us with the Ryback, man. Thank you so much. Goodness gracious. Well, there you go. Finish it. We got the full 100. Now it's 101% actually. We are above and beyond the Call of Duty. You're better than Activision, man. You're handling the Call of Duty better than they are. Okay. We got that. We got this. Wait a minute. It says Pokemon. What's going on with Pokemon? Oh, okay. Hang on a second. My Pokemon order is on the way. Ooh. Yes, dude. Oh my goodness. Dang, I don't even know what to do. I don't know if I should keep it and open it or sell it, because I could sell it for like triple what I paid for it. So I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what I'm gonna do with this Pokemon order that's showing up, because I actually was lucky enough that I happened to wake up. It was weird. I was like, psh. I woke up and I'm like, you know what? Let me work out. I just started working out, and then I just went to the Pokemon store, and it just at the Pokemon Center, and they just happened to have the brand new set available. I was like, all right, cha-ching, I'll take one. So we shall see, guys. It's on its way. It's Richard O'Shea, guys.
And I get the lay of the land, and I start to see the landscape a little for what it actually is. I see the Death Riders. I see
the fries look really good, I bet,
I see the
man.
Don Callis family. I see the Hurt Syndicate, and I think to myself, Ricochet needs a group. Ricochet needs a crew. Ricochet needs some loyal subjects that will
Oh, don't pick up Leo Rush and Action Andretti, dude. Don't do it. Yeah, Dawson, I'm hype.
Once I find
I'm hype.
the perfect crew, then I will continue to show everybody why Ricochet is simply out of this world.
Wow. Interesting. Very interesting.
Don't get Leo Rush and Action Andretti, please.
You don't have a lot of friends, but you never know. He's a super talented guy.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. He said crew, and every single one of them is like flippy do, you know? Flippy dippy do instead of scrappy dappy do. It's flippy dippy do. He's gonna pick them up. Oh man.
Megan Bayne, Penelope Ford, with a considerable amount of recent history with their opponents.
They have the most laid-back entrance of all, but their entrance is so cool, but their entrance theme is super laid-back. They're gonna wait him with Leo Rush and this, yeah, Action Andretti. It's gonna be Action Andretti, Leo Rush, and Ricochet, and they're gonna be the flippy dippy do bros. This team is absolutely fantastic right here. I can't believe they gave the win to these other girls. They got a garbage can lid with a little logo on it.
They have those weapons, steel chair and a gold chair. A gold chair and a trash can.
Feel the wrath.
Feel the wrath, Excalibur, damn it, feel it!
My little baby loves shortening. My little baby loves shortening bread. There we go. Bring back Scorpio Sky. That would be awesome. Oh my goodness. Top Flight. Oh no. Yeah, Joe Soup. Okay, so either Top Flight, because that's like the. It just feels like that's the level of people who would actually team up with Ricochet right now. They could surprise us and actually give them some actual killers, you know. I would love that. No disrespect to the people who just listed, but you know they're not going to move the needle by teaming up with him. Private Party, ooh, the return of Private Party, and they're with Ricochet. That's better. That's better. By the way, Matt, guys, stick around after Dynamite. We're doing the review of Dynamite, and then we're also going to be checking out the full show of Evolve tonight. And tonight they're crowning the first Evolve Women's Champion of the new era. We'll be able to see that tonight. And I'm actually showing it on the screen. It's not going to be pictures of people like this. But it's going to be on my Twitch channel. So if you're on YouTube, make sure you have my Twitch on speed dial, guys. Get on over here. Twitch.tv/GrittyUrbanSaga. Dark Order, oh my god. Look at this. They was hitting Megan Bayne with several metal objects.
Back and forth by Anna Jay and Harley Cameron. They had a game plan here, Excalibur, Harley, and Anna. That's what's
She's still
going on here.
standing.
And how is Bayne still standing? Bayne charges in. Whoa.
She's so mad now.
Megan Bayne
Flying
loses her
clothesline.
feet. Indestructible Mega Six here.
The dinosaur jackets. I think they look like amoebas or something. They look like villains from Osmosis Jones. They look like villains from that cartoon movie where they're like inside of Bill Murray. The crew looks like they would roll up looking like that in that cartoon. They'd be some sort of germs inside of Bill Murray's body.
Penelope there to break it up. Great instincts shown by Megan Bayne, Taz. She knew she was in danger. She was trying to
Leo Rushemia and Action and Dretoba or something. I don't know.
What the hell's Harley got in mind here? Harley.
Leo Rushemia and Action and Dretoba.
From Harley and Anna. Cover here, cover. Harley, the far leg hook. People chance we want tables. These girls are smashing each other with steel chairs and freaking trash cans. Can't break you. El Paso.
Action anemia.
This is not the first time that Anna Jay and Penelope Ford hit them to tables. Baby, again in another qualification match. Everything's bigger in Texas. That has nothing to do with what's going on, but here it is. Penelope and Harley setting up the table, and fans don't go anywhere because this no disqualification match continues live on Dynamite.
The table erected outside
The
the
table
ring,
erected.
Position. And it is
I wonder how these rankings work on YouTube.
Megan Bayne, big overhead suplex, Penelope coming back
I
with the
clicked
cutter.
on it, but it's not doing
Obviously,
anything.
Anna and Harley took a little too long outside with this table, and they paid for it.
Community participant.
Big back elbow, and Megan Bayne, a splash in the corner. Imagine the history between Penelope Ford and
Richard
Anna Jay.
O'Shea's flip-flop circuits.
Anna Jay, Ty Mello
Will Thunder send the Wolves home?
in a street fight. And Anna, she's mixed it up.
Keith Lee.
And Julia Hart in street fights as well. Now tonight, Penelope the cover. Tell you what, Harley's face is lucky it's not ripped apart after just the way Penelope pulled her out from under that trash can. Her face just rubbed right against a steel rim.
Jeez. Her ears have to be ringing though. Jeez, that concussive impact.
Josh Alexander versus Brody King coming up.
Penelope pulling out a table of their own.
What's this?
Anna Jay, Harley Cameron inside the ring trying to regroup.
Look at Megan Bayne, maybe the strongest pound for pound in the men's or women's division. The way she's just moving that table around.
KFC. That's the crew I joined on DC Dark Legion.
Pound barbell here, but she's strong. I'm not saying that, but come on. Well, either way,
it'd be strong for me, Taz.
I understand, but you're Ian. You're Ian. This is why. There's some bad stuff.
That's funny as heck, man.
I don't know what's gonna happen. That table's like
I joined the KFC squad.
oh, Megan Bayne now. Fireman's carry on Anna Jay.
I want to check out this stuffed pretzel crust that you're talking about. Is KFC a good crew? I don't know. I don't know, Legato. It was a mission. You know how they tell you, oh, now like level up your war room to level 4 or level 5 or whatever. The next mission was just like join a legion, or join a crew. So I joined KFC. Dudley is about to join Ricochet. Oh, I don't trust you, Rick. Your name is Rick. You're probably giving us misinformation. On behalf of your brother, Rick O'Shea. Rick Dawson and Rick O'Shea. The Rick brothers. I don't trust it, man. No rumors. You might be right. Where is Dudley? You might be right, actually. I don't know where Dudley's at right now. Maybe Dudley's at the arena. Texas is not far from where I live. Is he in the oven? No, I don't smell any bacon. I wonder where Dudley's at. Oh, God, that'd be crazy, Joe Soup. Harley going for the power bomb. Nothing there, though. Megan Bayne too strong. Oh, my God. She got clocked in the mouth. Dang, Anna Jay is really punching her. Megan Bayne powerbomb through the table on the outside. Unbelievable! Dang, that table broke perfectly in a V shape. That probably hurt.
Penelope Ford, though, taking advantage back inside the ring.
Smart by Penelope, not to waste
Am I going to all in? No, man. I don't have any of that type of money.
The lung blower on Anna Jay.
They're watching the combo breaker. No, I did not. I already had way too much wrestling and streaming to do. I was like, I'm good, man.
And Harley Cameron making her way back to her feet.
Real physical.
I would like to get back to watching those, but if I do, you'll know about it because I'll be doing it live on stream. I'll actually be pulling it up and like what I do for Evo. You know, I do Evo. If I start watching like that again, I'll be putting it on the screen. You'll see it.
Possibly be done after that. And referee Paul Turner. Yeah, I had a feeling. I looked off this monitor and looked right to my right here where these steps are, and I could see.
The last wrestling show I went to years ago.
Here we go. Let's listen and watch. Oh God.
Years ago, I was at SmackDown. Back when they still had 205 Live going on. That's the last time I was at a. Harley Cameron's bleeding from her face. Wow. Goodness gracious. You see Harley's face? Oh no. Michael will pay for my ticket. Gory face buster on the chair. You're not kicking out of that. Bane crawls up and breaks it up.
A great move. Would have ended the match in my opinion, but it's the Mega Sis in.
Bane now looking for just setting that chair. Yeah, Excalibur, that chair.
Throw on the chair. Face descent on her face.
The face of Anna Jay broken as well. As Anna covering up the cover made. Two. And Harley Cameron, where did she come from? Flying in out of nowhere. It has this burst of adrenaline.
If there's a mo.
Harley Cameron. A gutsy performance by Harley. As she gets
Flying clothesline.
by the huge lariat from Megan Bayne. The cover made and Harley.
What the heck? Harley kicked out.
You can see the face right there of Bayne. She is like, what?
That's it. Megan Bayne's gonna absolutely slaughter this lady.
And Anna both showing so much fortitude and toughness and heart.
The resilience on display here, Excalibur.
Ouch. Threw a chair at Harley's back.
At Harley Cameron. As right in front of our broadcast position, Doc Sampson is attending to Anna Jay, so it seems like both Anna and Harley banged up at this point.
This?
And this could be the end of the night. They were looking for this on Sunday. Harley reversed it. As now, the Doomsday Device. Harley Cameron goes down. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, she didn't kick out of that one. There you go. Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford pick up their. Dang, Harley is hurting for certain. Oh, and her arm is messed up too. Dang, Harley. Oh man. You saw that? She was absolutely massacred. Wow. Wow, you saw her arm? She had several gashes in her elbow, and her nose and mouth just have blood on them, and it's thick. Oh God. Tried to touch it, and it immediately made her like turn away when the doctor tried to touch it. Yeah, it's smashed. Wow. Jeez. I wonder what happened. I wonder what part of the match busted her like that. Jeez. Who's this rolling up? Mercedes? Mercedes in a lowrider. It is Mercedes in a lowrider. The crowd is silent. The crowd's like, yeah, whatever. Mercedes Monet, rah, 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 rah.
Lowrider. Absolutely, the bling on display. That brand new, beautiful pink championship belt.
The #1 contender, the woman that will challenge for the AEW Women's World Championship at All.
It's cool seeing them outside, though. They hardly ever go outside. They're like the average gamer. Yeah, I remember that too, Kelly. Oh, God. You said if you guys got me a ticket, would I go? Nah. Probably not. It'd just be money, dude. I'd rather just be here and watch with you guys. I'd rather if you guys have some extra money, help me with the bills. Help me to keep maintaining. That's gonna help me and make me a lot more happy than going to a wrestling show. As much as I would appreciate it, I'd rather just be here, hang out with you guys, and have an extra couple dollars in the bank account that I can get like something good to eat or pay the bills, or just not have to grow another white hair worrying about rent, stuff like that. So I know it's not romantic, but I'd rather just sit here and watch these things with you guys and then spend like $100 getting to the event and food and all that, and possibly having to stay in a hotel because it's further away from where I live at than I'd be able to realistically get back to in a day. So I don't know. NXT shows used to live in the parking lot. Yeah, they used to be out there a lot. Chase Blue. The Chase Blue edition. Yeah, I see a lot of people who go to the shows and all that, and it's cool. I'm glad, man, and I'm glad that they have the money to do that and the spare time, and I'm glad some people have the ways and means of doing that, but
yeah, I definitely think that is the case. Hopefully these guys
that ain't me, man. Chase Blue, I love that. Yeah, Joe Soup. Plus, dude, I love having security. You know, security to me is that's how I feel good when I have security.
And we were throwing one of our world famous frat house pledge parties, and we're traveling the country.
This dude, what's his name? Not Evil Uno. What was his name?
But you know what? When I was downtown last night, I saw a sign. You guys have a saying here that I
The
really
big
like.
guy. What's this big guy's name?
Strong.
He was in the Dark Order, remember? What was his name in the Dark Order? Was he number 11?
We did not find a new member.
No, not Evil Uno. No, the big buff guy, not the big fat guy. Preston Vance. Yeah. Oh, he's 10. He was 10. He was 10. That's what number he was. Yeah. He's in the frat house apparently. He went from being in the Dark Order to being in like a super cool Mexican crew with suits on, and now he's in the frat house. He's like Mr. Gimmick.
Samoa Joe shutting up Preston Vance, Katsuyori Shibata.
Do I have Preston Vance?
On the outside as Joe going to work on Vance inside.
I do not have Preston Vance.
Fire shots from Samoa Joe.
Dark Order's still around? Yeah, they are. They are still around. They're a super small squad right now, though.
Maybe this was a boiling advance. Oh, maybe not. Oh, sweep of the legs by Samoa Joe and the senton across the spine. Griff Garrison making the tag in. A wry grin on the face of Samoa Joe.
All right, we need our ciabatta bread, guys. We need our dose of ciabatta bread. There we go. Ciabatta bread.
Tagging in Katsuyori Shibata, who that Anarchy in the Arena match for Shibata, that had to be
Time to retweet the tweet.
a first, I would say, in the career of Katsuyori Shibata.
Absolutely. I spoke to him earlier. His hand feeling a little bit better. But a big contusion. And certainly driving into the chest of Garrison.
Hey, thank you to J-Rock. Thank you to Ryan. Thank you to Ringmaster. And thank you to WB. These are the people that I've seen hooking the tweets up. Thank you very much. If you did not just hear your name, that means maybe you could take a second and do it, guys. Hook it up. Retweet the tweets. Jungle Man, yeah, that's what I call him. Jungle Man. Oh, there was a community thing. We're almost to 20 likes, guys. Almost to 20 likes on YouTube.
Well, you might need to start running right about now.
There we go. There's the community.
Getting steamrolled here by Powerhouse Hobbs. Hobbs so impressive in that energy.
Michael has 150 XP. Joe Soup has 75 XP. William Berg has 75. Dawson has 75. Justine has 50. Antoine has 25. Dro has 25. And James has 25. And Rick Dawson has 25. That's the top 9 on the community leaderboard right now. Keep in mind, I don't know how this works, but that's what I'm seeing. I wonder if it's just for one day or if it adds up over time. Dang, man, spine busters. Who are you gonna call? Another spine buster from Powerhouse.
Into the waiting arms of Power. Hobbs cover, 2, 3.
Sloppy ending right there. He tried. It's not Hobbs' fault. This guy was late and he slipped up and then he miscommunicated on when the slam was gonna happen.
Maybe a little too much fun last night for the frat house as the Trios Champs Tabs take care of business here on Dynamite.
There you go.
Might have been a little too much fun for sure here in El Paso for the frat house. I think even if frat house called it.
There you go. The Ops win.
Might have been in over their heads against the AEW World Trios Champions, the Ops.
I'm number 6. You have to buy super chats, but no, Strange, you're not. Because none of these people bought super chats. These people's points are adding up based off of just being here today, I think. Leaderboard? Yeah, it shows up intermittently. I'm trying to figure out exactly how to access it. I think you have to blow up the chat really big for some reason, or access the panel. It's really odd. I don't know. I'm just getting introduced to it today. I didn't even know it was a thing. What? Now I'm number 2. I'm so confused. Yeah, I don't get it either. Maybe if you're a moderator, you get you get upgraded a bit? I have no idea yet. You see the layout AAA put for the... Yeah, I saw that stream good. I wish I didn't, but I did. Four-hour event. I think it's only 4 hours if you're at the arena, though. I don't think they're going to be live for 4 hours tonight. Yeah, those spine busters, man, they were running wild. Powerhouse Hobbs was just handing them out like hotcakes. Collect all the company belts. I don't think they care about that. I don't think that that's the idea behind what they're up to right now. I think they're trying to they understand that there are different markets where money is on the table that they're not touching, and they want to touch that money. So I think that they're trying to create more of a wider net for income. Sounds like a smart idea to me. This is a parody of what I believe the group text between Tony and the Bucks goes tonight. Hey Bucks, do you want to do something with Jamie? She's over? Nah, we need the frat house. Who's Jamie? Jamie Hayter? Is that who you're talking about? Yeah, he was handing them out, man. Everybody was catching a spine buster. I was thinking the ref might catch one. We shall see. Who knows, man? But what I was saying previously is I've seen people acting upset that Trick won that TNA title off of Joe Hendry, and that's burying him and burying TNA, and it's like, dude, it's doing the exact opposite of that. Business wise, having that TNA title on Trick Williams last night got them in front of, I would say, easily 5 times the amount of people who have seen that title every Thursday on Impact. And then on top of that, if you listen to the promo that Trick Williams cut, he was acting like a heel, but he was just giving mad props to TNA. He was giving mad props and listing all the champions, people you've heard of, you know. Like, there are some people who get like way too deep into like the like story in wrestling to realize that no, this is not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's an absolutely good thing that is helping TNA leaps and bounds. But there are some people who are still, like, they treat it like it's real, but then they're also reading dirt sheets and spoilers and stuff. Like, you can't choose both, man. Is it real or not? Some people who treat every loss like it really matters and that you're burying somebody, and then on in the same breath they're reading spoilers and dirt sheets that literally expose that it's all made up.
Have you had time to think about what's next for you yet?
Well, Renee, that is the question.
Last night was great on NXT, man. I loved it. I don't call anything that happened last night as an upset. Ricky Saints got absolutely destroyed last night, and it made sense. A bigger athlete, stronger athlete, and he destroyed him. What's this? The toxic Tekla. Tekla's here. Dang, she just clocked Jamie Hayter. Tekla's here. I always say Thekla, but it's Tekla. Here she is. She's an upside down spider lady.
The Austrian badass. In her words, the idol killer, making her
Dang, so she's gonna feed on Jamie Hayter apparently. Jamie Hayter got dropped, and that's it. That's the end of Jamie Hayter. Wow. She just rolled out holding her neck, and that's it. That's it? She didn't say anything, or what? Alright, well, she's here. Okay. There you have it. So, let me know if Tony Khan tweets that she's all elite, or if she's just here. I hope she's just here for a second. I hope she's not signed. I think it would be good for her to play the field and actually get her get a bit of exposure in multiple wrestling companies than to just straight up sign with AEW and be the flavor of the week, because we've already seen what happened with Megan Bayne. We still don't know who the heck she is, what she is. We've heard her say what, 8 words. So I don't know if I would completely sign a contract here yet. Maybe she just wants the cash.
Looking forward to seeing more Mystico inside an AEW ring, but right
I've
now,
been waiting for her. I know you have. Strange.
El Paso, Texas. This bout set for one fall is for the TNT.
Oh, here we go. It's Fletcher time. I hope he wins this. She likes doing her own thing, which WWE I don't think will let her do. I guess. Here he is, Kyle Fletcher. Come on, man. Win this title tonight. Let's get it. Come on, Fletcher. Let's get it. The Pink Ranger. His jacket is something weird, man. It looks like a an outfit from one of those like 80s sci-fi movies or something, like where it doesn't quite fit the actor who's wearing it, and it's some sort of like sci-fi space opera.
But now I look to our left and I see a headset on the table for
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger, Adam Cole. Danger. Here we go.
From Panama City, Florida, weighing 194 pounds, he is the reigning and defending TNT champion, Adam Cole.
Baby.
The second successful defense of his TNT Championship here tonight. The 26th overall champion. And a man whose team, as I mentioned...
Yeah, it's a little, I don't know, it's a little stiff and too big or whatever. Yeah, she didn't even get a promo. Jamie Hayter's such a punching bag.
As the Don Callis family grows in numbers and in importance, we're taking over this company.
You don't have to yell down.
Oh, they didn't turn the lights out for Adam Cole. Oh, they did.
Kyle Fletcher trying to intimidate Adam Cole, but Cole's been down this road before.
Man, this place is thunderous. Nice stuff.
Because he's exactly like they are. He's someone who lives on hope. You can't take hope to the bank, but you can take Kyle Fletcher to the bank, if you know what I mean.
This is what you waited for.
Do a hook impersonation in the corner next time you see him.
No, it's all about the boom.
We're all about gimmick infringement up and down the roster. I don't care. If
All right, the title's on the line, so you know what time it It's time to light it up. Let's go. Let's get it, guys. It all comes down to this. I'm so glad Fletcher's getting this opportunity. This looks and sounds like it could be a dream come true.
44 AEW wins. And honestly, I see the trajectory of Kyle Fletcher's career moving along the same wavelengths and paths that Adam Cole has.
Did a fan win to be an announcer for a night contest? Is that why you're here?
Oh, he did the thing.
There's no mirroring of anything here.
I was giving your man a compliment.
Kyle Fletcher has Don Callis in his corner.
Look at how much bigger Fletcher is in every regard. Thighs, size, height.
Good mat return there by Kyle. Who has a size advantage here, obviously, on the TNT champ. Size isn't everything.
Well, he's not bigger in hairstyle. I'll give him that.
He is a great wrestler, and he has a
and beard style.
And he's a very dangerous
Adam Cole has more hair.
Well, Ian, among those accolades you were mentioning, one that you omitted was the fact that Adam Cole, the inaugural winner.
You know, it's all about the boom.
Owen Hart Foundation men's tournament. And that is something that
Kyle's got the smallest necklace on. You see his necklace?
Listen, what we want is the
tight around the neck.
We don't want to beat tomato cans. We want to beat greatness, and that's what we're doing here tonight. Oh, Cole floating over. Boot.
There you go.
Well, I think Fletcher knows that Cole just got a little dinged up there.
Oh my goodness. You know, it sounded like a shotgun blast ringing out.
But he's a ring general.
It's so great to see these men almost 2 years later.
And Cole with a super spiffy kick to the side of the head of Kyle Fletcher.
And really it's a testament to the growth of Kyle Fletcher. That's a compliment, Don.
Did you say something? Bandera sends Kyle Fletcher up and over the Cole. Waiting.
36-14. Wow.
Yeah, he really caught Fletcher pretty good there. Fletcher spilling to the outside. Adam Cole. Remember with that devastating ankle injury. Since he's
Adam Cole looking for the Panama Sunrise on the outside.
This is it. This is what I'm talking about. Strength in numbers. That's the thing.
It's Trent.
Just part of the Don Callis million-man army. Wait a minute. Paragon. Robert Strong. Kyle O'Reilly coming in to take out Rocky and Trent.
Good. They don't belong out here. RPG Vice doesn't belong out here.
Ouch.
Opportunist right there. Good job by
Dang,
Fletcher.
super
He
kick
showed the
lifted the
opening.
face of Adam Cole. He said, reach. Oh my God, no. He power bombed his head on the apron. Oh no. You saw that? Oh no. He went to powerbomb Adam Cole on the apron, but he powerbombed his head. Just his head. Not his back, not any of the rest of his shoulders, just his head hit the apron. Full on body throw, apron, head destruction. Wow. Dude, that looked bad.
That apron is so unforgiving, you know what I mean? I mean, that is
just his head.
Frame of the ring as Don Callis antagonizing the AEW faithful here in El Paso. But right now,
dude, that looked absolutely devastating. Throw him back in the ring. You can't win the title that way, so he's got to get him back in.
Right now, right for the picking is Adam Cole.
Man, I hope this is not another lengthy injury period for Adam Cole here, man. I hope he's absolutely okay. Stomped in the back of the neck. Fletcher's so vicious. Dude, I've never seen such a thing. In all of my years of watching wrestling, I've never seen somebody powerbomb somebody's head on the apron. And just their head. I've never seen that. Have you guys ever seen that before? I have never seen such a thing.
Involved in this match. Marring what up to this point.
You just run around here, Don. Just do what you want. You're just
Dang, kicked him in the mouth.
pretty soon that's going to be the case.
Fletcher's just playing with his food now. Come on, win this title and get out of here, man. Quit messing around. You know the Paragon's gonna come out here and you're gonna have issues, Fletcher. Just get it over with, man. Don't play with your food. This is easy meals.
But he's definitely doing the right thing. He saw the opening on the TNT champ and
Just
he's
flipped
zoning
him.
in on it. I like what he's doing.
I love how he steps into that body slam, Taz. Really twerks the hips, so to speak.
Well, to your point, a full body
Said
slam
didn't
is
Kevin
a
Owens used to do that?
fundamental
Not that I've
move.
ever
When
seen.
done the right way,
Every
as
time
you
I've
know,
seen
it's
Kevin
gonna
Owens
save your
powerbomb
body,
somebody on the
especially
apron,
by a guy
they've
who's 6'4",
had their shoulders on the apron, not just the back of their head.
Show some judo flows if you'd like. I got the new knee, you know.
I'm booked in Juarez later. I don't think I can meet you for that.
Give me a break.
Kyle Fletcher certainly
Fletcher's
feeling
just soaking this in.
with the way this match is progressing, raining down those right hands on Cole.
Now he's choking him.
Gets himself a hold Excalibur, controlling the TNT champion. He knows he's hurt.
That was a heck of a slam, though, man. That definitely could believably be the thing that hit him so hard that he just could never quite recover in this match.
It all began just a few moments ago, that powerbomb where Cole, it seemed like the back of his neck struck the ring, and it has been all Kyle Fletcher since then, Taz.
Absolutely, and the ring, around the ring, is a corner bead, like metal, like a right-angled steel, that goes all the way around the ring. And that's a really, really dangerous spot to hit anyone's body. And
Super painful looking.
Trying to hurt the champ, which I don't think is wrong, really drilled out of Cole on the corner bead of the apron.
Can I just point out that the reason he was on the floor was that he kicked Kyle Fletcher to the floor. So he has himself to thank for that, in my opinion.
Well, that was right then. It was when
You know it's all about the boom.
Because Kyle Fletcher is about to destroy him.
Kyle Fletcher eating a super kick from Adam Cole as Don Callis eats his words. Cole, don't count him out. Willing his way back into this TNT Championship match.
You hear the people really behind Cole.
Cole, quick off the draw, getting the better of the challenger, but Fletcher sends Cole and lariat. Takes Fletcher off his feet, back elbow. Fletcher getting bounced around by the TNT champion.
Yeah, he's got a lot of heart, does Cole. But right now, you see Fletcher stopping him in his tracks.
Dang, Fletcher's so devastating here. I love it. Sean Jaggers, what's up, man?
On the knee, covered up. Can he get him? Kick.
Nah, Fletcher reaches for the sky.
He's a big match fighter. He is the champion. He's showing that resilience now, Don.
Absolutely. Listen,
Reach for the sky.
he's fantastic. And I'm going to be very happy when we take
Fletcher's
that
in
title
the
from
new
him.
Toy Story movie. Toy Story, what are they up to, 5 now? Toy Story 5. Dynamite.
He's not going to give it up easily as he's looking for Panama Sunrise.
Panama Sunrise. No. Fletcher stops that.
The leg edge hook.
Nice reversal.
Cole escapes. Super get caught. As Fletcher, the
Dang, collapsed Adam Cole.
up to the corner, but on spaghetti legs. As a kick.
Jeez.
That's it, it's over. And Fletcher, this. Oh, wait a second. Adam Cole got all the last shot that time.
Wow, Adam Cole? Really?
He's going to pay. Panama Sunrise. Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Kyle's in trouble here, Don.
Last shot?
I think you're right. No.
It's exposing that knee. Oh, wait a minute. Alexander.
Oh, God. Ring the bell. Josh Alexander ruins it.
Alexander in, and referee Rick Knox.
Entrance theme to their music channel. We shall see, man. Has Tony Khan tweeted that she's all elite yet? That's normally the real outcome here.
Fletcher.
Because there are people who've had themes that aren't full employees.
O'Reilly and Roddy Strong got taken out earlier. They fought out Excalibur earlier. Yeah, Adam Cole's partners in Paragon.
Up, I'm hearing music.
Josh Alexander, he's scheduled to face Brody King later on tonight, but
Brody King.
under the chair. Over the ring. And Brody King, Alexander bailing out. I don't blame them for bailing out.
Brody King there to save Adam Cole.
Josh Alexander, Brody King, and that AEW International Championship.
Yeah, Joe Soup.
Qualifying match. As security now.
I see a sign in the crowd that says I'm here for Brody King.
We need to restore some order here tonight on Dynamite. But coming up next, Josh Alexander, Brody King, one-on-one. Next.
What a coincidence. The two guys that are fighting next somehow found their way into the ending of this match. What a quinky dink. Very, very interesting. Yeah, they're doing more qualifiers later on tonight too. The Claudio qualifier and the Hechicero is actually looking to qualify. Who's he fighting? I forgot. But that's not going to be on Dynamite. That's actually the AEW Collision taping. It's Hechicero versus somebody. Who is it? I can't remember right now. Oh, it's Mascara Dorado. Mascara Dorada? Mascara Dorada. Mascara Dorado versus Hechicero. And then we also have Commander versus Claudio. So probably Hechicero wins his match, Claudio wins his match, and then Claudio versus Hechicero, and Claudio wins that. So Claudio's probably going to move on to face... Or wait, it's a four-way, right? So it's going to be Claudio, Kenny Omega, Hechicero, Kenny Omega, Hechicero, and one more person. Who is it? Speedball? Who's the other? There's another match. Is it Fletcher? Who's in that other part? Does anybody know? Who's in that other part of the qualifier? There's one more person. Is it Speedball? Oh, it's this one right here, right? It's this match right here. It's the match that's coming up next. So probably Josh Alexander. Probably Josh, because he just got here and they haven't given him anything to do. He's looking very anemic when it comes to his output recently. So probably Josh is winning this match versus Brody King. Oh, Brody would be a good person to add to that, wouldn't he? Brody King, Kenny Omega, Hechicero, and Claudio. Sounds like a little bit better of a match than if Josh was in there. We're about to find out. That's the only one that I really feel is up in the air. Is this one right here? Is it gonna be Brody King, or is it gonna be freaking Josh Alexander? I'm thinking Josh. Uh-oh. Jimmy John's thinking Jimmy. Jimmy John's, no. Stop. Jimmy John's ran up on me during the commercial break. Dang it, Jimmy John's. Oh, now we have real commercial breaks. I don't want real commercial breaks. Oh, man. Hang on, let's see if I can fix this. Here we go. Okay, we're back to it. Never mind. Jimmy John's has been thwarted.
Here at AEW, but anywhere, but great job right there.
Here we go, back to it.
Brody, but great job on that drop kick by Alexander. Josh Alexander, Brody King, who earlier this month battled to a time limit draw. Now rematched here tonight with both men hoping to get one step closer to taking that AEW International Championship from Kenny Omega.
Here we go. Let's see, how many likes do we have? Do we have 20 yet? You could put a prediction on this. I'd love to see who you guys think is going to win this. Maybe I've seen enough. Oh my goodness. Yo, Robert Stone has seen enough. Robert Stone, welcome back, man. Thank you for the bits.
Well, you know what, Don? I might consider that if Josh Alexander.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Kenny Omega next week for the International Championship.
Thank you for the 12 bits. Yes, we're above 20 likes. We're above 20 bits as well. Let's get it. Elevated. Whoa. Okay, we're going to the table. Oh my goodness. We got your rules and your religion.
Brody's in a lot of trouble. Yeah, he is. I mean, that shot, he's running hard. And
look at this.
You heard the ping on it. Brody King, he's had issues with that hand before.
The thing is, Taz, sometimes with these big bruisers, there's not a lot between the ears, if you know what I mean. They
Elevated.
Josh Alexander operates from an intellectual capacity.
Well, to that point, you just said, I mean, Alexander.
So elevated.
Referee Bryce Rensburg did not, count him out, but he's paying for it on the outside. I thought you loved all the big, tall guys.
All right, predictions are open on Twitch and YouTube, guys. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for them to count. Predictions are open. Let's get it. Let's get it. Thank you, Robert Stone, and thank you to Strange. Strange hooking it up. So far, Strange, the only tipper of the day, guys. If you enjoy the stream, please consider chipping in, guys. Anything helps. $2 is more than enough. If everybody did a little, we could do a lot, guys. It all adds up. Me hype, yeah. Thank you, man. So far, the only tipper of the day.
Alexander, though, the high boot into the jaw. Fans, special programming.
I'm back. Donovan, welcome back.
Weekend on Saturday. Collision will air coast to coast at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Make sure you guys get a prediction in. Let's see who you think is going to win this. I'm very interested to see who you guys think is going to pull this out. Right now, Josh has 62% of the YouTube vote. Brody gets stopped dead in his tracks trying to do some things that big men normally don't do. Thanks, Brody King DDT'd on the apron. And they're pulling out some stops tonight. You see this? Brody has been on quite a losing streak. Every time he gets a chance to win something big, they're like, you know what? There's some other guy who should win.
I mean, Josh Alexander, a lot of experience, been around a long time, right? So you'll see in his experience, his confidence, his ability on a man who's
Lance Archer's out here.
Dangerous in Brody.
Josh Alexander is a guy who's not intimidated by size because he knows he has the technique to take Brody off his feet, to make Brody hurt.
Now, wrapping the left hand around the ring post, Ian.
Absolutely. Everything with Alexander is layers. He's building move upon move, Taz. He's got the advantage. Can he take it across the finish line and qualify for next week?
Well, possibly, right? But you see the fight that's in Big Brody. He just keeps on bringing it. As is, you got to do what Josh Alexander's doing. Just keep that heat on the man. Just stay
Welcome,
on
Robert Stone. Glad you're in here. We're about to see you again. Oh, whoa! Oh my goodness! Oh me, oh my! Look at this.
Yeah, he's definitely hurting. Ref is checking him. You say, Josh?
Oh my goodness. Time for some early 2000s alternative rock. Let the bodies hit the floor. We heard enough of that on Sunday. Joe Soup's bringing back the hits. Joe Soup, thank you so much. $5 super chat. Super chat. What's up with that? What's up with that super chat? Joe Soup doing the dang thing.
Yeah, no, he is. But again, I love the relentlessness. The experience of Alexander to stay on him. But man, knock his headgear off to Brody.
Yeah, you don't see.
I'm not finished with you.
How hard King hits.
It's rare.
Look at that.
Where you see Brody King in
Incredible. Thank you so much, man.
That's a testament to the greatest Canadian of all time, Josh Alexander. I think you're right.
Campfire chicken. I wonder what the campfire chicken is. Now it's 67% of YouTube believes that Josh Alexander is winning this. His percentage is going up.
No, you don't know. Jeez. Oh, you're joking.
Thank you so much, Joe Soup. Look at this. Strange. Joe Soup. Robert Stone.
Let's get him out. You need security to get Don Callis out of here. I'm sick of him already. Brody King laboring with
hooking it up.
Hands. Not a position he wants to be in.
I've seen an ad for him before. Hopefully that means that they're getting more advertisers, and hopefully that means that the ad rate that they're paying us for being streamers is going up. That would be good. Oh, Alice, I saw that. I watched Final Destination, the new one, the Bloodlines. I watched that last night. I found Queen of the Ring as well last night, guys. So I didn't watch it, but I have a good copy of it now, so we can watch it. So most likely, gosh, man, I don't want to wait till Monday because they might take it down. We might do like a Cena Thursday or something. Maybe tomorrow we'll watch Queen of the Ring together. That way I know it's still up. I don't want to promise you guys we're gonna watch it and then, you know, I wait like half a week and somehow the copy gets taken down or something.
I always thought he was from Canada. Then I thought, no, he's not. Who's from New York?
Campfire chicken is not what I made tonight. I made rotisserie chicken. Ooh, nice. What are you gonna do with it? You just gonna eat it straight up, or are you gonna use it for something else? Or?
Jarring that shoulder, now the elbow work of Alexander. Oh, damn.
Alice in Zombieland. Ooh.
That right hand, Brody King, an orthodox striker. He is right-handed.
But yeah, Alice, you were right about that that movie. It was really good, and it was so like suspenseful because it's like they show you all the like what, you know, like the guy presses a button and it zooms in on the button like, oh, this button is gonna matter, and then it's like, wait, how's that button gonna matter? Wait a minute. It's such a suspensefully scary movie. It was slightly stressful watching it, but I loved it because it got me into it. It actually made me care about the characters and care about what's going on and what was going to happen next. They threw me for a loop a couple of times where like they knew what I was thinking and then they just did something else. I loved it. Final Destination Bloodlines, and it's the last movie with what's his name in it, Candyman.
The right doesn't get you, the left will. I've got Josh Alexander way ahead on points, gentlemen.
Jason Todd, is that his name? Is that the guy, or is that Red Hood? I think that might be Red Hood. Maybe Jason Todd is the name of the guy anyway. Maybe him and the Red Hood share the same name.
There's an opportunity, maybe a window here where Alexander's hurting and just got yanked up by his headgear. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Yeah, you're not kidding. This is not good for your man.
Brody King.
He just ripped off
second rope. What is this? Superplex to the outside. If they do this, it's game over. I'll give him an auto point, but I will actually be really mad about it. Tony Todd is his name. Okay, I was like, Jason Todd? I ate some straight up. Not sure what I'm gonna do with the rest. You should make shredded chicken quesadillas, man, with like with really good cheese.
He put himself into a precarious position so that Brody would get cocky and open himself up.
Well, I think the one thing
I mean, if you ask me, if you wanted to know my opinion, I would say I'd say make some shredded chicken quesadillas. Now 70% of the YouTube crew thinks that Josh is gonna win this. Oh yeah, we gotta pull up the points. YouTube points, Twitch points.
We may need to stop this.
We may need to stop this.
If he can get Brody in the ring, man, it's over.
Okay, so YouTube is at 0 points, and Twitch is at 0 points.
Of this German suplex on the apron, you see that impact.
There you go. All right, you see the points? They're right over there. Purple is Twitch, red is YouTube.
And also the side, the bigger
Let's
a guy
see.
is when you suplex him on a hard surface like the outside of the ring, I should say.
Thank you, Shroomgoon. I was like, what's his name? Sweeney Todd?
Such a thick guy, it might not have been as devastating. And look at this. Josh Alexander with Brody King against the barricade. This is usually a hallmark of Brody King, but Alexander looking to employ it here tonight. Brody boots up into the face of
Brody boot.
Alexander.
Oh, slap your chest. Can you pass the test to slap your chest?
Now maybe Brody. This could
Sounds
be really
good.
bad. For Mr. Alexander right here.
Quesadillas. Oh, ouch. Josh Alexander gets absolutely pancaked against the barricade by Brody, but Brody hurt himself. Oh, dang, the show's almost over. Man, I wonder if a bunch of people are injured or something. This show seemed to, like, it lacked a bit of star power, didn't it?
There's no way Alexander's 100% after that cross.
I wonder if a bunch of people got hurt in that that Anarchy in the Arena match or the other matches tonight. Seemed like they really lacked some star power tonight.
Yeah, very narrow escape there for Alexander, but an important one. And now looking for the ankle lock. Now the only thing with this is you haven't done a lot of work on the legs.
Yeah, you see the Taz sign in the crowd.
I might go for a Kimura.
I'm glad we have Evolve after this because I'm kind of starving for some good wrestling action and some like meaningful exchanges because I don't feel like we got that tonight. I feel like we got it at the start and then the show kind of like fizzled a bit.
On the side of the head of Josh Alexander.
We'll see how they end it though because we still have Tony Storm and Mercedes. That could definitely kick it up a notch.
And now he trapped the arm as he's trying to block. He trapped the other arm, but he can't get the grip. Now he's got it. Oh, Brody King.
Dang.
Josh didn't have that right leg underneath him, or that would have been a 3 count.
Uh-oh, Josh is bleeding.
Well, it was an ambitious suplex, trapping both arms on the guy of Brody. I respect what Josh did there when he tried. And he nailed it. Couldn't get the win, but definitely his head is split open. That may, I'm not sure if it's a laceration or if it's the nose. Brody King
Elevated.
down on Alexander's face. Absolutely, and that's what could happen on a
What's everybody else's dinner in the house tonight?
The guy lands on your bush.
What are you guys making for dinner? What are you having for dinner? Or what did you already have? Some people probably already ate dinner like an hour ago or more.
How's he doing here? Maybe a moonsault?
What do you guys got? Knees up.
The knees up from Brody King. Alexander overcommitting there. And now
Clobbering clothesline. Lariat. Lariotto.
and the blood continues to flow from Josh Alexander.
Gonzo bomb. Wow, Brody wins. Wow, they actually gave it to Brody, man. 30% of YouTube thought this would happen. What percentage? 21% of Twitch thought this would happen. Wow. Dude, I was wrong tonight. I thought they would give it to Josh since he just showed up. Dang, so YouTube actually wins. YouTube actually wins with only 30% voting on it. Wow, that was probably the lowest win you could get. Good stuff. Both YouTube and Twitch were on the same page pretty much there, but YouTube won by like 9%. It was as close as you could get. That was crazy. There you have it. I was saying that this would be a better match, I think. Be a better like variety of the competitors. Buffalo wings? Ooh. Sweet potato fries? Did you take a picture, Robert? Please tell me you took a picture.
From the Continental Classic that wrapped up last year, plus Mascara Dorada, Hechicero, two rivals in CMLL will bring the
yeah, see, I told you guys about these matches here.
Saturday night. Plus Sky Blue returns to action against Mina Shirakawa this Saturday night, part of a loaded collision.
Yeah, Brody won. I'm in awe. I'm in awe, dude, and I love it.
Taking on Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, and Tomohiro Ishii.
Hey, the big baby's in action
Let's head to the back where I understand
on Saturday.
Kyle Fletcher is standing by.
Good math. Kyle Fletcher in the back. He's upset. Oh. Adam Cole and Kyle Fletcher fighting in the back. He said I didn't need anybody's help. Yep, the big baby's coming. Ishii. He looks like a grown-up baby to me.
Maybe some fractures developing within the Adam Cole family, but it seems like a canyon between Kyle
There we go.
Fletcher and Adam Cole.
CEO. Backstage beatdown. La 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 la.
Ladies and gentlemen, the TBS champion and the winner of the Owen Hart Foundation.
Look at this. I'm putting mad confetti. Are you guys ready? I'm putting confetti in the YouTube chat. Confetti, 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 confetti. It's like pastrami, but it's confetti, confetti. Confetti, confetti, confetti. CEO dance. Do it, Donovan. Do the dance.
It was the men's tournament that closed it. Tonight, we heard from the men's winner, Hangman Adam Page, to open our broadcast. Tonight, we will hear from the CEO,
Confetti, confetti, confetti.
Mercedes Moné, the #1 contender, and the winner of the 2025 Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament to close things down here tonight on Dynamite.
Absolutely. The CEO looks great. She's got more gold to the collection. Showed up here early.
Yeah, they definitely shouldn't show the crowd, dude, because the crowd will expose fake chants. If they zoom in on the crowd, you'll see that if they're doing it or not. And everybody was just standing still. I see what you mean. They were quiet for this.
I now stand before you not only as the greatest TBS and Rev Pro champion of all time.
Great value brand frozen from Walmart. Aw, man, they're always worth the picture. Come on, they're great value.
See, like legends like Owen Hart.
It says it in the name. They're great.
My hero Eddie Guerrero.
The lasso from El Paso. Eddie, cheap chair, cheap chair.
Well, legends
Get
like
your
that,
cheap
they don't
chair,
even
Mercedes. You got it.
to the greatness of Mercedes Moné.
Oh, dang. Eddie doesn't compare to her. Hey, Deadpool, what's up?
And that's why I call myself the
Yeah, those always look weird to me, Deadpool. Those bottles they have that like yellow liquid in them. I'm always like, yo, what is that? I think it's like some super hydration drink, though. I don't think it actually is that, but it does look like that. Up, it's time to get timeless. Guys, I gotta get timeless over here. I gotta get timeless. Okay, we're timeless. We got timeless.
And I'm counting the days. 45 days away. It will be here sooner than you know it. The anticipation building. And what a confrontation.
Yeah, super cheap pop. That was like, you put the quarter in the machine and just keep twisting until the, you know what comes out? It's one of those like clapper machines where you grab one hand and it's got these two hands on it and you go clapper. That's what comes out. Cheap pop. Make sure you guys leave a like on this stream. It's about to be over, and I would really appreciate it if you guys could
Tony, darling,
hook it up.
we finally meet. But I know these AEW fans are so sick of the black and white and want a champion full of color.
Hello, Mercedes. I have waited so long for you.
You said she might be the worst female wrestler. I've seen much worse, Jake. I've seen much worse than her.
You arrived.
She does have this weird ability to like somehow forget how to wrestle in the middle of a match sometimes, but overall I've seen much worse than her. I can name like at least 40 girls who are worse than her at wrestling.
And you've remained undefeated. But you have never once spoke to me. You have never once looked at me.
Oh. She's wearing Dudley colors.
Said that you've been watching me since before you even came here. You told Anthony Khan
The big dog, Jake.
Was the one
Jake is the big dog. Thank you for subscribing, man.
So, darling,
new subscribers.
what took you so long?
Thank you very much. Here comes the big dog. Jake is the big dog. Punched Cody Rhodes all the way to AEW and back again.
You see, this is not about you, Tony. This is about me and my legacy. And you think I'm just gonna go around backstage shaking anybody's hand when I am the Beyonce of women's wrestling? You gotta be kidding me!
The
Tony,
Beyonce of women's
do you
wrestling.
not know who I am? I am the standard. I am the conversation. I am the blueprint. I am the revolution.
Almost sneezed. I got rid of it. I got rid of the sneeze. Tony's look is so good here. She looks like she should be in the garden with with
and I swear to an unknown god, you have never met anyone like me.
what's the name of it? Not Bruce Almighty. What's the movie where Jim Carrey is
This girl,
Truman, the Truman Show. She looks like she should be in the Truman Show in the garden with Truman.
but I'm different too. You see, I'm not a boss anymore. I'm a CEO.
Oh, she left the boss behind.
In the very best all over the world, from Mexico, Japan, England, and now all in Texas, I'm bringing it home. And we will have the greatest women's match of all time.
Of all time. Dang, what is the greatest women's match of all time at the moment? I think maybe Charlotte and Rhea at WrestleMania 2 years ago. What's the greatest women's match, guys? Dang, this is a conversation we should really have.
Found success. We were given trophies.
It's my yard.
We were given flowers. And when that
You didn't know you weren't subscribed? Hey, thank you, man. Thank you so much. Yes, a lot of people I think don't understand because I just show up sometimes in their recommendations, so maybe they think they're subscribed. Thank you for doing that. And thank you for the like as well.
But there's just one glaring difference. While you want all the
That triple threat with Becky and Charlotte and Ronda Rousey, I'm sure some people will list that, but that match had a super sloppy ending, and it didn't hit right to me. I like the Charlotte and Rhea match a lot better.
I have bled for this, and I have died for this.
She's our champion. Mercedes can't hide it. She's just hyped that they're cheering. You can tell she actually does love this, but she's trying to be a heel, you know?
I just hope you can get deep enough.
Tony, darling, not even your hips are wide enough for the money train.
Oh, wait a minute.
45 days from now.
Hey, it's Mickey. What's up? Mickey, what's up?
And somewhere in the world, a little girl with big dreams will be watching. And she will say, "Holy shit, these bitches are crazy."
That's what the girl will say.
And then she will find out who the better woman is. See, Mercedes, I sincerely believe that you are the greatest of all time. But unfortunately for you, I happen
To be timeless.
timeless.
Look at the face. Look at the face she's making. Rhea versus Charlotte, easily. Yeah. Crushed it. It was 2 years ago. It was the one at Hollywood. That's the one I'm talking about. Cruella. Yeah, I see it. I see the Cruella.
You may call yourself timeless, but what you deserve is for your time to come to an end. I'll see you at All In.
See you at All In, darling.
Dang, they got 7 weeks left, and this is how they're starting. Okay, so what? 7 weeks, and this is what we're up to already. Uh-oh. Shake my hand. Mercedes has a hand extended for the handshake. Handshake and bake. There you go.
May the best woman win.
She smelled her. And she kissed her hand.
Will play those mind games. That's what she does.
Oh, come here. She went for a finisher. Wait a minute, not on the title. Oh, Mercedes runs away. She said, I'm out of here. I can't have this. I can't be getting splattered like this. I can't be getting splattered at all. She almost got splattered, dude. Mercedes almost got super splattered. 7 weeks, man. What are they going to do for 7 weeks? Is it going to get personal somehow? Like, I wonder what this build's going to be like. I hope it's good, man. I love that they have 7 weeks because both of these girls have been the victims of 3-week nonsense over and over again. 3-week nonsense. Oh, who's here? Oh, some girl from Japan? Oh my God, she's here. Oh, she gets in a tag match. Oh, no, she gets in a one-on-one match versus somebody else, and then the fight happens at the pay-per-view, and then it's over. Like, both of these girls have been victims of this 3-week build nonsense that has not done them any favors at all. It's just been time waster type stuff. Now they have 7 weeks. I can't wait to see what they do here. I really hope it's going to be awesome.
Immediately following the NBA playoffs on TNT this Saturday night. We will see you over on Collision.
There you have it. All right. This was interesting in a couple ways. Let's have ourselves a little chat, if you will. A grapple chat. Grapes and apples. Grapple chat. Let's go. All right, so there's blood all over the ring. You saw that? Blood everywhere. All right. If you watched this episode of AEW Dynamite, the 28th of May, 2025, there's only 3 days left in this month, and then we are halfway done with 2025. Think about that. We are halfway through 2025 in 3 days. It's time is flying, man. If you saw this episode of AEW Dynamite along with me, if you watched it, if you were in here, if you were in the chat, I want to know what score you would give this out of 10. Now, keep in mind, the highest score I'm going to take out of 10 is an 8.4 out of 10. That's the apex. That's the best score that it can get. All right, 8.4 is the highest score I'm going to take. The lowest score I'm going to take would be a 7.0 out of 10. Okay, 7.0, that's the baseline. That's the lowest we're going to go. All right, but anywhere in between 7.0 and 8.4 is your golden oyster. That's your spot to be at. And I would like your score before the end of this song right here. Let's find out. What score do you have, guys? Let's find out. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. There you have it. All right. Let me boot up my Captivator so I can make sure I get all these calculations perfect. There's no room. There's no room for inaccuracies. Okay, so Joe Soup says 7.8. You got it. Thank you, Joe Soup. Jake says 7.0. Ooh, the lowest possible. I see you. Sean Jagger says 8.4. Sean Jagger says the highest possible. Okay, so Jake and Sean have balanced each other out. Michael says 8.2. Thank you, Michael. We got 2 Michaels in the chat. Let's see here. Strange says 7.8. Thank you, Strange. That's not a strange score at all. That's kind of where I'm at. J-Rock says 7.70. 7.70. Thank you, J-Rock. Ringmaster says 7.4. He says, could have been better. Could have been worse. Thank you, Ringmaster. Thank you, J-Rock. WB says 7.76. Right across the finish line. Thank you. Thank you, WB. Oh, yeah, man. First half of the show I loved. The second half, I think it fell off. Exactly, Jake. This is a common issue that I've noticed with AEW is like, it almost feels like one half of the show is written by somebody else. It almost feels like there's a separate crew that is in charge of hour 1, and then hour 2 they go back to this weird idea of like, no, this works, I promise. And it just, it creates 2 distinct feelings that I get from the show. So now it's my time down here, you Goonies. It started with, and this is why I think that they need to not completely trim up, but they need to pull back a little bit when it comes to pay-per-views. What they do at pay-per-views is they do at least 1 to 2 matches that shouldn't be on the pay-per-view, but they stuff it in there anyway to try to like super serve the audience, the people who are paying the $50 for the pay-per-views. They're trying to make it worth your money. So it's like, dang, man. And if you feel tired and you feel worn out at the end, then you could be like, oh yeah, okay, I paid $50 for that, so man, I got my money's worth, you know. But that to me is not the perfect sweet spot. The sweet spot should be like, you got exactly what you came for. It shouldn't be to where you're so tired and you're so you've seen so many matches, and now they have trouble doing good stuff on the show afterwards. So you paid the $50, but then the very next show is underwhelming. So it's like you went up here, you gave me this much, and then your next show is down here, because now now you're lacking star power, you're lacking meaningful conflicts, you're lacking showdowns that are actually part of a bigger story and long lived conflict that's going on before and after the pay-per-view. You're lacking that because you did too much on the pay-per-view. So you did more than you needed at the pay-per-view, and then your next show is like this, where you get these like who cares type of showdowns, and that last hour of the show starts dragging, It starts being more of like a showcase of your C team instead of your B team, and then you come short because what happened with the Kyle Fletcher thing, you could tell why they did it that way. They did it so that Kyle Fletcher could catch a loss without actually getting pinned or anything, and so that he can start having problems with the crew that he's in. Like, that's what they did there. And when I feel the more meaningful outcome will be him getting the title and then someone on his team costing him the title after he already had it. You messed up, because in this case, what you did is you robbed the crowd, you robbed the viewer, you robbed him, you robbed Adam Cole, you robbed everybody. You robbed everybody by having this like cheapskate chicken S outcome, which is the thing that I think Tony Khan is the best at, is the chicken S outcome, where he chickens out and makes sure that nobody can be blamed for the loss. It just happened, guys. I don't like that at all, and I think it's one of the things that Tony needs to quit doing, because it's creating an underwhelming viewing experience when everyone has some sort of weird little excuse about why they don't win, or why they can't win, or why they didn't lose the title, or why they, like, there's always this little chicken S outcome that he writes for these people, and I really wish he would stop doing that. Or maybe if he can't stop, because it's his company, maybe like whittle it down a little bit and do it every now and then. He does it every single match. Watch. Every time that anybody who has like a smidgen of a push, a smidgen of believability as like, yeah, they could be the next guy, they could be the champion or whatever. Anytime somebody like that is involved in a match, there's always some chicken S outcome that he comes up with where, oh, you see, he didn't really lose. This happened. And the excuses, dude. It's always an excuse. It's just like every other time that you read about the viewership numbers. Oh, you didn't know this was on. This was on. Oh, the women's synchronized pool volleyball was on. Like, there's always an excuse. It's like the excuse for what's going on here, it carries over into these matches too, to where everyone's got to have some weird little chicken S excuse about stuff. And you know what I mean by S, guys? Just the chicken S excuses for why people are losing matches, and it never ends. Every match that's meaningful has that nonsense in it, and it just gets tiring to me. And so for those reasons, I'm giving this a 7.2. This was a horrible follow-up to Double or Nothing. It felt meaningless. Half the show was nonsense. They had a cool ending, cool opening, and then in between was sandwiched a bunch of just C players, people that you're not really trying to see, and then the one match that could have been meaningful ended in the chicken S nonsense ending. So I'm going 7.2, dude. I gotta roast him for this. I gave the pay-per-view a good score. This is the outcome of doing too much on the pay-per-view and then trying to follow up with nonsense that shows that you have a whole 7-week period to lead into your WrestleMania, and this is how you start it. Not the best, man. I enjoyed parts of the show, and I enjoyed it a lot more than I would have if you guys weren't here. So thank you guys for being part of this. I'm not saying AEW sucks. I'm not saying the people on the show sucked. I'm not saying the wrestling was even bad or anything. I'm just saying, dude, this is right after Double or Nothing, and this is what we got. What's the headline? What's the headline? How do you write a news article about this? Like what? I can't even like make up a funny way to make fun of how like unnewsworthy this episode was. I can't even be like, oh well, like what could I say? Oh, Gabe Kid was in action, you know, like. I'm going 7.2. So let's add all these together. Together, these equal 69.26. Divided by how many scores we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 scores? I think it's 9 scores. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 scores. Yes. 69.26 divided by 9 scores equals 7.6955. 556. That's a lot of fives, man. But that means, you know what that means? That means they got half a point. Let's give them the point. Let's give them the half a point. Talked about chicken a lot. That's good stuff, though. They got half a point. They did not strike out. But I feel like that's absolutely perfect for the way this show was. Half a good show, half a missable show. That should be half a point. If you put together half a good show, you should probably get half a point, right? I think it mathematically added up. If you guys are wondering how these points work, if it gets a... here, I'll show you the calculator so it makes sense. So I'm sure there's some people who are like, yo, what? How did they get a half a point, Gritty? Does that make sense? Okay, look, watch. Let me show it to you. All right. So let me move this up here. There we go. All right, you see this? This is the calculator. I added all of our scores together. And then it added up to 69.26. Then we divided it by 9 so we could get the average score, okay? The average score is 7.6955, all those fives. Now, the way I have worked this out is if you get a 7.75 or above, then you get a full point, okay? If you get a 7.74 or below, then that's where you get into like half a point. And then if you get a 7.5, then it's just no point. 7.5 or below, that's just, thanks for coming. Cool show. Good story, bro. See you next week, and we'll see if you can do a little better. So this particular show was close to getting a full point, but they fell a little short, and that's exactly how I felt about it, and that's exactly what the math says here. I've done thousands of episodes of Grapple Chat, and I know there's probably some people like, nah, man, that ain't fair. Or, there's probably some people upset about that, but please just understand I've done thousands of episodes of this, and I've whittled it down to, like, understanding if the average hits a certain point, that means the show is recommendable, newsworthy, and just an overall fun experience. And anything below that, anything below a 7.75, that's where it starts becoming, like, your taste is bringing it over the line. What you like is bringing it above that cutoff point. It's not really that the show was that great. And it applies to everything. It applies to WWE, it applies to MLW, NWA, whatever. It's if a show got like right on the precipice like this one, then it most likely is because the show was like halfway good and just kind of fell a little bit short. So I don't know. At least I let you guys' score matter, right? Like I could be every other reviewer, and my opinion is what goes, and that's it. I take you guys' opinions and your scores into account, and I mathematically average it out to find out what the average is. So at least I do that, right? I could be everybody else who tells you the show sucked, and then that's it. I don't think the show sucked at all. I think the show was fun. I think it was fun. I think it was a good watch, but if somebody asked me if they should start watching AEW today off of this episode, somebody who's not watching wrestling right now, but they're trying to get back into it, I would tell them to watch some other thing. I'd tell them to watch like Double or Nothing. I'd tell them to even watch NXT yesterday. I wouldn't tell them to watch this as their first show trying to get back into things, because this half the show would probably turn them off to wrestling, and it'd probably be a wrap. But there you guys have it. Tim, what's up, Tim? I get what he's doing. Doesn't want to bury people. Yeah, he doesn't want to bury people, but you don't create believable dominant wrestlers when you are so scared for anybody to take a loss. You're not creating the stars you think you are when you're so scared to hand a loss to anybody that there has to be an excuse, because then guess what? The person who legitimately won the match doesn't look any stronger for winning the match. Do you see what I mean there? You're you're taking a way out that doesn't bury the person who lost, but you're not unburying the person who won either. You're doing the like participation trophy type of wins, and that's not giving these people dominant performances. That's making everyone look like they're equal, and then you're also doing the thing that they did in Incredibles. Remember that movie, The Incredibles? What did the villain in Incredibles want to do? Did he want to kill all superheroes? No, he didn't want to kill all superheroes. He said, I'm going to make everyone super. And then once everyone's super, no one will be. And that's the problem. He's making everybody super, and then nobody is. You're making a situation where it's participation trophy bill, and then nobody's super dominant because everybody is. He told us the secret right when he named the company. All elite wrestling, right? Everyone's elite, right? And then if everyone's elite, no one can be. No one's going to stand out, and everybody's got to have an excuse for losing. Because then once your biggest stars fight, there's always got to be some sort of like weird little thing that happened where they lost. An excuse. You can't do that. You can't do that all the time. You can do it here or there, but he's doing it too much. It's becoming too prevalent. I'm not saying you shouldn't do that. I'm just saying you shouldn't do it too much. You shouldn't do it as much as we're seeing it. So that's my 2 cents, and I'm glad you guys put your 2 cents in as well, because together we formed, 18 cents. Thank you guys so much for being here, and make sure you get over. If you're on YouTube right now, you should be on Twitch, okay? My Twitch channel is twitch.tv/GrittyUrbanSaga. It's free. You don't have to sign up for an account. You don't have to do anything weird. It'll ask you to sign up for an account, obviously, because they want people to be on the platform, but you can watch for free. You don't have to pay any money or anything like that. Get over there, twitch.tv/GrittyUrbanSaga. That's where I'm live right now. You see these messages? This is Twitch. These people are already watching me on Twitch right now. It's live. It's nothing different than YouTube, other than you're just not at youtube.com. You're at twitch.tv. But the feed's the same. The guy's the same. All this. Get on over here, guys, because we are about to see who is crowned the first. I don't want to say ever, because they probably had one before, but the brand new era of Evolve. We're about to see who is crowned the champion. And yes, I'm going to show you the whole show on the screen, not pictures of people like what I've been doing throughout this particular stream. Get on over here, guys. I want to see you there. And if you're already on Twitch, stick around, because we're not done yet. But that was... You know what that was? That was the chat.